Hi everyone, Bernie Tully, Pittsburgh attorney, wrongful death attorney from the law firm of Tully and Tully. We've been in practice for 40 years doing wrongful death cases and other type of tragic, catastrophic situations. We're based in Pittsburgh, PA. However, we travel all throughout the state of Pennsylvania to try to get you justice for what you're going through. You and your family are probably feeling bitterness, resentment, anger, and just a feeling of helplessness for what your family member meant to you and how this tragedy of your family member dying did to your whole family. We understand that. And one of our mantras of our law firm, who's been doing this for 40 years, is that we're a Christian law firm. And by that, we mean we treat our clients, that would be you and your family, with compassion and dignity and respect. And we do it in a loving manner to try to get you justice, financial compensation, and answers to what happened. How could this have occurred on the highway, for example, if a person is speeding or texting while they're driving? How could that be? Why did that cause that texting while driving or speeding while driving? Why did that cause your family member to die? Sometimes it's as basic and straightforward as an individual is in his car and is at a stop sign, and another individual, often a younger individual, is driving behind them and texting or trying to make a phone call or doing something that distracts them, a distracted driver, and just doesn't see the car in front of them. And as a result of that, doesn't slam on the brakes until the last second and causes a death or a fatality to you, your family member, and you have to deal with the consequences of that. It isn't right. We understand that. We understand if you're angry about it. We understand if you're feeling you want revenge. Most importantly, you want accountability for what that individual did to your family and how it broke your whole family up. You want accountability of that individual. And that's certainly an understandable situation. One of the things we do at the Tully and Tully law firm in our wrongful death pursuit of a case is we try to get you answers. How did this occur? We can employ an expert, for example, that can try or will be able to calculate the speed of the individual who was texting and driving when they caused this fatality. We can pinpoint that. We can measure the skid marks and the brakes on the highway that shows what they were going just prior to the collision. We can show on this texting and driving or using their phone that at a certain period of time that corresponds exactly to when the accident occurred, they were on their phone and texting. That's a smoking gun and allows you and your family to get a full recovery for what occurred. And sometimes, even if it's a very egregious situation, sometimes even to get something called punishment damages or punitive damages for what that person who was texting and driving did to cause this fatality in order to prevent these kind of situations from occurring again. So Bernie Tully at the law firm of Tully and Tully, 412-281-8700. We treat you in a compassionate way, in a caring way, in a respectful way. And if you give us a call, you'll see it immediately and on the first call. Thank you much. 412-281-8700. Bye-bye.